Hello everyone. Doing well wherever and whenever you're watching this live stream. The 10 o'clock UTC Sunday edition of the iRacing Grand Prix Tour, open setup series, and we affectionately call this time slot the SOF, the alternate strength of field race. 3.9k strength of field today. Top split. Car number 18. So the idea will be for us to get as close to the top 10 as possible. I think between 10th and 15th is realistic. And between and into the top 10 is probably a great result. Qualifying session has just started up. Got 8 minutes and 2 laps. Standard on iRacing. Let's do a quick, since there's no one in my chat to let me know that my voice is being picked up. Double checking the lines are going up and down on my microphone. Everything looks good. So this is just the normal setup. If the iRacing supplied Circuit of the Americas qualifying set.
We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
All that I've done is taken 2 kilos of fuel out. After I sink my gears, I'll be a little less generous with the throttle pedal. Use a smaller amount of fuel on this outlap. This lap will be a tyre warm-up lap or a build lap. We'll do it with some battery deployment. Like at the start of the lap here.
Has just done a 140.77. The leader has just done a 137.68.
Alright. The full commit lap.
P3, you're now 1.3 seconds off the leader's pace.
Turn 1 was a bit tentative.
You're a tenth off in sector 1. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. P8, that lap time was 137.64.
Oh, get in, 37.6, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. Ooh. $37.6. Sure, it's nearly 2 seconds off. Hey Dragos, thank you. Yeah, it was a good push. Definitely a good push lap. So down the front they've got 5.7 KR rating and 6.3 KR rating. So me at my 3 KR rating, I'm pretty happy with that. Who are we ahead of? Max. Oh, we just dropped behind Sean. We're in 9th now. Ahead of Francesco. Alexandre. Like Michael's had a difficult one. Luke's popped it up there now. Oh, Luke's in there as well. Good time. And the only 6/10 off Luke.
That's the end of the session, E9.
Nice. Hey Gabe, thanks very much. Tobias, thanks mate. I will absolutely try not to. The starts have actually been relatively okay. It's the first laps, it's not the starts. Turn 1 has been kind of okay in all the races I've done. I've heard other things about other races. We're going to try to do the one stop that we didn't get to do properly with the damage on Friday night. So, car compound medium. Let's hop down on the grid.
The strength of field is 3,900 P9. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for the good lucks. Certainly aiming to have some fun. Get a good start. Bring the steering lock on at the apex of 1, and hope we can get enough power down to hold a decent spot through turn 2. That's the game plan. Ronaldo on softs there should be moving forward pretty quickly. The only one on softs. See? Everyone else starting on mediums. Like the real thing, probably be a one-stop race for most people. However, we'll go medium to soft. Real world, they'll go medium to hard, probably.
This will be a standing start. Okay, Adrian, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, go, go! Car right. Unclear right. There's a big pile up in turn 1.
Yeah,
Car
well done.
right. Still there. Clear right. Car ahead is, come on, car number 7. Their rating is 4.9. Crap start, mate, but we need to recover something. Car left. Clear left.
I had to go running my mouth on the grid, didn't I?
Car right. Clear right. Incident in turn 13. We think it might be Alon.
Understeer.
Car right. Right side's clear. Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Box in 270 meters.
Now, I don't know what the strategy is, but I'm going to softs.
100 meters. 50 meters. Front left, 99%. Right rear, 99.
That was the other option, but I'm so slow I'd lose more than a pit stop on the hards
The pit exit's clear.
before the end of the race. So I think
Okay,
if I can
Adrian,
get
the next car is Mario, car number 1.
stretch
Their
two
rating
softs
is
to the end.
6.4. There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like Luke.
then yeah, I mean, not a bad call, not a bad call. I was literally 1.5 seconds slower on average on
The gap
hards
to Mario
than
ahead is
softs.
increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
So that's 1.5 seconds is only about 15 laps, and that's a pit stop.
Leader
So
has just done 114.53.
I might have been faster once I'm in the race. Sometimes your practices are a bit slower. Alright.
P19.
I very much felt like the Hulkenberg of that situation, although I don't think the person in front of me, I don't think it was Luke, I think they ran into Luke. I don't think there was someone who necessarily cut across anyone else.
That's a new fastest lap for Sander, 140.27.
I think it was just a net code combined with
The gap to Mario.
limited turning angle.
It's now 15 seconds.
And by the time I realised it was a pile-up, I was already in it, so... Oh, I don't think I've done anything wrong, but... yeah, just... yeah, I think the distance via, I assume this is a Europe server.
Alright Adrian, we'll need to hit for fuel by lap 54.
Shh, no we won't, Jim. We're fine. I think the Brazil to Australian ping via Europe is going to be excessive.
The gap to 18th in front is now 16 seconds.
Oh no, Hulk didn't cause it. It was 100% Piastri's fault yesterday. 100%. Look, I'll support Piastri till the end of days, but you've got to be really sure that there's no one around you if you cut lanes like that and into turn one at the start of the race. You have people around you, so I understand what he was doing. He was racing Norris ahead, but it wasn't intentional. Didn't deserve a penalty, but he was fault, unfortunately. I mean, any other lap of the race. Oh no, Ronaldo's just dropped due to packet loss.
You've just done a 141.55.
That's upsetting.
Your best lap in this session.
What time are we doing? 41s. We need to be going faster. Any other lap of the race, when you're a bit more isolated, that's the perfect thing to do.
The gap to Mario ahead is now 16 seconds.
And I mean, Piastri's a pure racer. There's no way he wasn't going to try that. If he could see the lane there. The trouble was, you had, completely predictably, Hulkenberg arriving on his inside. And Hulkenberg probably could have reacted at the last minute and made it, if not no contact, better contact. Except he was already squeezed in by Alonso to his inside. So oh yeah, definitely spices up the championship, which I can assure you, as an Australian, I did not want to see.
just done a 141.94.
The last 3 races have just not been great for Piastri. I'll have to see if he can save this weekend during the race. But up until this point of round 19, 17, 18 and 19 haven't gone great. 17 at Baku was bad as well, with a jump start and then the brain loss.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling Luke in. The gap's now 16 seconds.
It's Luke lapping 43.3, really? But yeah, Baku was not good. And Singapore, McLaren struggled a bit.
That was at 141.44.
Compared to their form in the lead-up races, that is. They're obviously still in the top couple of teams. And yeah.
Fastest lap for Sander, 139.89. The gap in front is now 50
Tried to use the 50
seconds.
line as the 100 line there. That was just an idiot thing to do. Hey Vito! New timing schedule. You want a different time slot. I have to say this 10 UTC time slot is the perfect time slot for me. Don't know that I'd be able to do many others. Well, I can understand it's just really only works for South
Okay,
for
Adrian,
Eastern
relax,
Australia.
focus, keep it smooth. P17, that lap was at 142.16.
Come on, Adrian.
You're reeling, P16 in, the gap is 14 seconds.
I need to remember though, even though I think I should be doing much faster lap times, that's only because I'm seeing red wall tyres in front of me. I'm thinking I should be faster on these softs, but in actual fact, I'm still in the fuel range of like first stint.
Looks like it's Luke.
And 41s with this fuel load probably aren't too bad. I could be doing a bit more tyre preservation, Vito.
That was 141.79.
Just didn't make sense to put anything else on when we were forced to stop after the lap 1, turn 1 incident.
The gap to Luke ahead is now 11 seconds.
We'll run these until we've got 25 laps to go, hopefully. Essentially we're trying to one stop on the softs. Or if the bottom falls out of them, pace-wise, well before then, we may need to go on to
Alexandra
set a medium
from position 40. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. P16, your lap time was 141.53.
But yeah, if I'm forced into the pits, I never like to change to the same compounded tyre, really, if I haven't satisfied the compound change rule yet.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 37 Celsius.
I mean, I could have changed to mediums and kept on the same strat, but that's still one more stop, so
New fastest lap for
might as well risk it.
39.51. Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Luke in. The gap is now 7.9 seconds.
Luke is carrying damage. I'm really sure about that, because Luke hasn't pitted.
Is pitting. Sector 3 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. There's an incident in turn 1. There's an incident in turn 16. We think it might be Alexandra. Luke is now on hards. The car in front of us is now car number 20.
Luke's probably going to try to
1.8.
make that his only stop to the end. And you know, sometimes the hard will warm up and be just as fast as the medium, just with a longer life. Ooh, bias. Don't tease me. That'd be great.
14th in. The gap is 9.8. Slow into turn 3.
Unless I break there for turn 12, mate.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adrian.
I won't be getting turn 10 if I keep doing that. Oh, sorry, P10. I mean, to be honest, I found in my testing I was
15th place.
slower again. I was about, I think there was about 7 to 8 tenths a lap slower between the softs and the mediums on average, and there was that much again mediums to hards, but I still had the same amount of wear on the hards
Now 7.1.
over like the first 10 laps, and maybe it evens out after that. I only generally do 10 laps as my prep.
Incident in turn 11. It looks like McDonald. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
So, from what I could tell from my practice, for me, the hards were
and their rating is 3.5.
slower, but the same wear characteristics as the medium.
There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like it's Alexandra. There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Alexandra.
So before I reach for the hard, I'd reach for a medium.
You're reeling E14 in. The gap is now 1.0
And since I'd already
seconds.
used the medium,
They're slower than us through turn 19.
the hard was going to be too slow. Soft was an obvious choice. Sean's dropped as well.
That was a 142.08.
Turning too early for there, and turn 12. And turn 11 a little bit too. I think after doing about 150 laps of this place, doing 150 and 200 laps of this place just in the last week, I'd have worked out where to turn for those 3 corners. Turns out, not so much.
Gap to McDonald ahead is now 3.3 seconds. Incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Alexandra. Last lap time was at 141.55. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
That's a terrible turn 8. Terrible turn 11 too.
Alright Adrian, you're reeling. T14 in. The gap's now 1.7 seconds. just done a 142.17. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Car right, incident in turn 1, looks like Matthew, clear right. There's an incident in turn 2, looks like it's Matthew.
Matthew rescued Adam there. I just held off because I didn't want to plow into Matthew trying to get past Adam.
Car right. Clear right. Well done, Adrian. Good pass. Eyes front. Car in front is car number 20, and their rating is 2.8.
Cool.
13th place. That lap time was 142.67. The gap to car number 20 ahead is now 2.1.
Cheers, Tobias. Appreciate it.
About track limits.
That was silly. I was just trying to keep it tight. Try and see if I could shorten the distance to the line.
McDonald behind is pitting. McDonald is now on softs. Car right. Clear right. Good pass. Now keep pushing.
Whew.
V12. That last lap was at 141.10. That's your quickest lap.
Come on, Adrian. Wasn't an awesome turn one.
V13 is getting closer. The gap's now 0.9. Bit faster than us into turn 13.
Idiot. Come on. Come on. You're not racing the car behind anymore, Adrian. You pass them. Race Dennis. That's who you're racing.
There's an incident in turn 11. It looks like Matthew. Your lap time was at 141.56.
That's better. What sort of brake trace was that?
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Raidler, car number 14, and their rating is 3.5.
Not driving a sports car here. You're not waiting for the weight to shift. Get on that pedal, boy. Come on. Am I having trouble with braking, or am I having trouble with front tyre grip? I think it's technique, because I'm not feeling it through the corners.
Gap to V13 behind is increasing. It's now 1.9 seconds.
Like, I'm not understeering, I'm under braking.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
The twos aren't good. That was better. Decent through there. An age to make that corner. That's better. I'm just braking like an idiot. Come on. Oh, there's the understeer.
Okay, Adrian, we've just cut the track.
You can coax these tyres for 5 or so more laps. That'd be awesome.
12 seconds. P12.
We're still looking for 41s, but we want to be high 41s, please. Not 42s. Wonder how fast the crew chief's tyre warning we're going to drive these ones. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Come on.
To car number 20 behind us now, 4.8 seconds.
Yes. Let's not get cocky, but yes. Come on. Drive properly and there's lap time. What do you know?
Turn 20, you think it might be Idler?
Oh no, Dennis. I mean, it's good for us,
was
but...
at 141.80. You're reeling Idler in, the gap is 5.1.
Yeah.
Pretty slow into turn 7.
Not surprised. I think he may either have damage from the start or just have damage from then. There are skid marks and smoke off to the left. No wreckage, obviously. I don't know if I've just fixed my driving or if we were going through a phase with the tyres.
Coming out to P11 in front is now 4.5 seconds.
But they feel a little bit better now. get the feeling if I try to lean on the fronts too much, they'll definitely still understeer.
141.06.
We're gonna need new rubber soon. Take it easy now. Alright, let's see if we can get to at least 26. And it's 30 laps to the end, assuming we don't get lapped, which we're about to. Assuming we don't stay lapped. But considering P1 has a 33-second lead, they're probably driving fast enough to lap us and keep us lapped.
What the fuck are you doing, mate?
The gap in front is now 4.8.
Mario not
Lap
happy.
time was 142.36. Incident in turn 9. It looks like Marco, yellow flag.
Oh, rip. Another place for us though. Farewell, Marco. It's a tricky corner. Much trickier than you expect. I can't remember too many people getting caught out the way you get caught out in sim there. Just because of the crest. Car becomes a little light and you lose traction on the rear and you can just spin up the rear tyres if you're too eager on the throttle. Of course, the real life drivers are professionals, so they try not to be too eager on the throttle.
P11, your last lap time was at 141.49. The gap to 10th position in front is now 3.9 seconds.
Come on, Dennis. I just want to talk to you about a top 10 opportunity for me.
There's an incident in turn 14. You think it might be? Come on.
Oh, look at that last corner. Wasn't that beautiful?
That was a 141.85.
Buttery smooth.
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.9 seconds, 1 lap in front. The gap to Feidler ahead is now 2.9.
Dennis hasn't stopped yet. So following Dennis in means not only have we caught over the first stint, but that will be on the same strategy.
A little way behind you.
Michael as well. Almost caught.
You've just done a 141.39. The leader, Sander, is pitting. Feidler in. The gap's now 0.9. They're slower than us into turn 8. The leader is now on softs. Is now on softs. Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Good move, mate. The next car is 1 lap behind.
That was a bit clumsy. Thought I'd better leave room for Dennis to hang it around the outside there, but he didn't, and then I got some wheel spin.
The car in front has just posted at 139.64. Yellow flag, caution, there's an incident in turn 20. Looks like it's Alexandra. Car clear left.
Dennis is in.
You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. P8, your lap time was 142.13. Feidler is now on softs.
I haven't watched the lap time the last couple of laps. Maybe I should have it. Hang on. As I get out of here, I'll have a quick look.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Alon, car number 7.
But it didn't feel like there's been a lot of
4.9.
red at the top of my screen, so as long as I'm not dropping lap time, I'm just trying to get a... Just trying to work a bit of tyre in for the last stint. What did we do? 42.1. That's not bad. That's what we've been doing.
The gap behind is now 4.8 seconds. Mark is now on softs.
Probably should box this lap though. Come in, new set of softs. See if we can beat Michael. He's only a little way behind us at the moment, but
out for the pit speed limit. Box in 270 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres. Front left 37%. Right rear 62.
37%. Easy.
Fastest lap for Sander 138.40. The exit looks clear. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. The car in front of us is Blake Zurek. Car number 11. And their rating is 3.9.
Only 10
Got
seconds
half
to
fuel
Michael.
left.
Dennis didn't manage to undercut. Alright, we don't want to hang around here, but we also don't want to treat these tyres mean. Pirellis do not work on the treat them mean, keep them keen theory.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
Oh, grip. Ooh! Ooh, I say. Lovely.
That's a new fastest lap for Sander, 138.13.
38.1.
E10
We're
behind is
hell.
now 1.6. E9.
Right.
Thank you.
Too much.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Oh yeah, these tyres are...
New fastest lap for Sander, 137.87.
coming in now.
You've just done a 114.86. It's your best lap in this session. Mario is now on softs.
Mario's a bit ahead of us, so not really our worry.
just done a 140.59.
Do not like wheel spin with my corner exits. No, I do not.
The gap to Idler behind is increasing. It's now 2.6.
Well, this is a good lap.
That lap was a
Yes.
139.38. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Come on.
The gap to Idler behind is now 4.0 seconds.
Catching Michael. Hopefully we're catching fast enough.
That lap was a 140.03. P9.
Come on. Shift properly, Adrian. If you can take anything away from this stream as a learning, it's if you drive the car properly, the car drives properly.
The gap to Idler behind is increasing. It's now 5.9 seconds.
39.7, that's okay. I'm happy with that. Really found with that turn 11, you can brake a little later, closer to 75 meters, but you gotta
Idler behind is increasing. It's now
hold the right amount of brake into the as you turn in. Keep the weight on the front. I mean, that's probably how you're meant to drive it anyway. Just I used to brake, only have a tiny bit of pressure, if any at all. And then you had to brake at 100 to get slowed down enough to cruise through the turn.
The lap time was at 1:40.31.
That was weird. Just the wind maybe.
Come on, I'm still catching Michael. Need to keep the pace up though. Too much. Crap, that's cost me like half a second. So many inviting apex curves here, and you don't want almost any of them. It's like one exception, and that's turn 19 there. Maybe a bit of turn 20.
Looking out to Idler behind is now 7.6.
Whew.
The gap to Idler behind is increasing. It's now 8.3. That was 140.12.
How did I lose all that time on that lap? I didn't think I did. Now I'm 2/10 up. I was like 4/10 down.
Incident in turn 13. Looks like it's Alexandra.
A little bit of time through that section.
Alexandra is entering the pits. He's in P13. I think he'll come out a little way behind you.
That's better. Probably need to not short shift into third off that first turn. I was doing it to try and avoid wheel spin, but I think the only way to avoid wheel spin and accelerate properly is throttle control.
Gap to Weidler behind is increasing. It's now 9.3 seconds.
Very good with that turn 11.
Gap to 8th place. Ahead is now 9.9 seconds. That lap time was 1:39.89.
Oh, under 10 seconds to Michael now. Maybe look at the track instead of the relative, Adrian. Let's burn some battery down here to make up for it a little. I need a couple of hundreds of make up.
To Wake Zurich. Ahead is now 9.4 seconds. That lap was a 1:14.40.
Thank you again.
To Wake Zurich in front is now 9.2.
Now matching lap times, I need to just a little bit faster. Okay, I need to work out this third sector because it's currently costing me time.
That was a 1:14.27. Front is now 9.2 seconds.
So far so good this lap. Better through there.
To Wake Zurich ahead is now 8.6 seconds.
Yes, come on. Oh, what a turn 11 that was. Put lap 44 in the history books, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good turn 11.
Gap to Wake Zurich in front is now 8.7. Stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Can't believe. Great lap up until that point. Even a good turn 11. And very good turn 12. And then Mucked it. Oh.
The gap ahead is now 9.3 seconds.
Need to stop trying so hard. Alright, Adrian. Reset.
The gap in front is now 8.7.
Braking
Sector
points,
1 is
turn ins,
0.7 off the
apex.
pace. Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Good.
I'm gonna fire Jim.
Good. Good.
The gap to 8th place. Ahead is now 8.8 seconds.
Come on. Don't forget the drink. Too deep.
There's an incident in turn 12. It looks like Luke. That
Oh
last
no,
lap
Luke.
was at 114.00. The gap to E8 ahead is now 9.0.
Whoops. Don't need that pyramid curb. It was interesting to see on the coverage. I had the impression from a lot of places, comments that I'd seen on like iRacing forum talking about COTA when it was running various series, that those pyramid curbs had all been taken out. And I think as far as the actual turns 3, 4, 5, they have been, but definitely up in turn 9 has a pyramid curve, and I think at least turn 6 I saw in real life, had a
Just done
pyramid
at
curve as well.
140.00.
Big honking orange pyramid curves.
8.8 seconds.
If you hit wrong, will kill you. There's one there, there, and there. And at least some of them. And another one there, which I think is still there in real life. And that one, which is still there in real life. Yeah, this has got to be that phase. It's the last couple of laps I've suddenly dropped off.
The gap ahead is now 9.8 seconds. Your lap time was 141.27.
Go ahead, Adam.
Oh, hold Adam up.
Roger that.
Oh no, hang on, I've already passed Adam.
Jim says no damage, but I got suspension damage.
The gap in front is now 9.6 seconds.
Yeah. Michael's just the same pace as us on these softs, isn't he? Annoying. Michael, if you're watching and you got up to this part, because I know sometimes you throw my streams on. It's annoying, especially when you said in Discord earlier this week I was a lot faster than you. How dare you drive the same speed as me? Only joking.
That lap time was 139.72. The reel-in wakes are at. The gap is now 8.2 seconds.
Hey, my clutch was in. Oh, you're kidding me. If I start going green, that's going to be big F for me.
just done at 114.00. The gap in front is now 8.2 seconds.
Got to map those paddles away from getting the clutch. I don't know what's going on with them. Thought I'd recalibrated them.
In front is now 9.3. That lap was at 114.63. To Wakesarek. Ahead is now 9.1 seconds. That lap time was 1:39.122. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Wakesarek in. The gap is 8.9.
Yeah, I'm going to run out of laps though, Jim, aren't I?
2 to go. You've just done a 140.15.
We'll only get lapped by the leader. Tyler's the next lapper back. It's over 15 seconds back, so not going to catch that up unless we crash. Of course, the leader's the only one that really counts as far as putting us a lap down goes.
To P8 ahead is now 8.5. Last lap, that was 139.93.
Too deep, Adrian, too deep.
Sander has won the race.
Not surprised. He's a long way ahead of anybody else.
58 left Grand Prix.
I didn't hear what Mario asked there. Checkered flag.
Ooh. E9.
E9.
Finish. Good result today, well done.
Heck yeah. That's how you do a recovery, I think. Ooh. I said at the start that being in, or before qualifying, being in the top 10 was going to be a good result. After qualifying, it's like, well, surely I've got to be able to hang in the top 10. Qualified P8. But then turn 1 happened, and we had a bit of a recovery to go, so I think at one point we were probably close to last of the runners. Alright, let's go back to the one everyone's going to want to review. See if there need to be any team repercussions. Let's go. Shop review. So we got an okay start. The 2 rows in front seem to be mixing it up. I don't think Luke got away as well as he'd like. Ronaldo cut across us. Is that Ronaldo's gone to the inside? So there's Sean. There's Ronaldo. And then Luke's sort of in front of Sean. Oh, Ronaldo's just... I think it's going to be netcode contact, isn't it? Netcode. Look, that's difficult to call. I mean, when Luke's chosen how much to turn the wheel, you know, obviously trying to cut to take up behind Mark. Yeah, what are they doing here? 80, 86? No, they're doing about the same speed. Yeah, I don't think. I think if you're Ronaldo, you say, hey, oh, sorry. I think if you're Ronaldo up here, you say, bit harsh. Yeah, there's a bit of a closing wedge there.
That's the end
You
of the
can
session.
see from the cockpit how you sort of think that Luke might have been aware of you being on the inside there.
I'm so happy they got the halo look, otherwise she would be dead.
Oh no.
May as well be. May as well be, mate. Absolutely. Car was fucked the entire race.
Yeah, I screwed up my car going going behind Tyler into the pit lane, hit the wall. Then after that, suspension damage.
You can see I'm already
Yeah, I had. Well, I didn't know what damage I had, and I sort of pushed on for 10 laps and thought, oh, look, I'll swap to the hard tyre and get the damage repaired, or see if I could. But then I came in for the hard tyres, and there was no damage to be repaired. It was like unrepairable stuff. So then I'm stuck on a hard tyre with a damaged car. So it was just from bad to worse from that point.
Yeah, I had this weird thing that going into the left corners, like the slow corners, the rear just sort of turned around me. Coming onto the back straight, I just lost it two times there, and I'm like, what? Hi? How? So then I figured, like, probably damage, and checked with Jim. He said, no damage. Like, yeah, right.
I'll just mute those. I can talk, yeah. And then we've come out. Well, I'm just looking around for the next. So they're probably over on the back straight, I think. Well, this is the front of the field. We've got quite a way to catch up. Then we ran 28 laps on the softs and then 26 laps on the softs. So, yeah. Pretty good in the end. See who went out. Sean. 7. Follow you around with the chopper. Oh, turn 1. No. Oh, yep. Oh. Oh no, did that. Oh, it did. Who's this with? Tyler. The DRS pass. And because Dawn's taken the title line, not been able to get on power or carry as much speed through, Tyler on the normal racing line tried to switch underneath, Maybe a bit of understeer through the corner. A tiny bit of understeer. And a chunk of that would have been netcode. Tyler's obviously trying desperately to, but if we looked at the steering angle, been extreme, especially towards the end. Bit of understeer there. All of the steering angle, none of the turn. That's a shame. That is a shame. Tyler ended up coming second though. Sean was passing for third there. Who else was out? So had a whoopsie. Yeah. Oop. Wobble there. During the next lap. That was the last lap that had timing. Oh. The change of... and that just the... as you go over the crest. That was well caught. Quick spin. Oh, that's... oh. Decided to give it up. I was going to say that car looks fine. Ali. Alright. Where are we? And just... oh, cold tyres. That a pit stop. Oh. Yep. Tyres will do it. Can be very tricky. Final one we'll look at. Very worn fronts here. Look at those fronts. Left rear, sorry, right rear. You can see there's still a bit of, even though they're a bit matte, there's still a bit of shine. Going to the fronts there, very, very matte. Alright. Happens. Oh, coming into the pits. Classic at this circuit. The pit entry is so difficult. So difficult. Yep. Just the bad camber. Come in a bit fast. The wall's waiting. It's a shame. That's a shame. There we go. So, good recovery for us. In the end. Decent I rating to make up for the rest of the weekend. And see how it's only the inside 2/3 of the tyre that are being worn due to the camber. But yeah, so P9, something like 43 I rating. And yeah, that's it. We'll catch you next week. Brand new track, going to Mexico. So yeah, have yourselves a great week, and thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.